careless when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been tested so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate. Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes. I got a lesson plan for all my past mistakes. I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days. Proud of all my feet when I touch the ground. Front of A to Beijing, man, they know the sound. I know I made mistakes, but my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the background. They ain't know me then, but I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. Life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do a rock and roll Lex account or blue face. The whole world know my name off a mixtape. I still got the same brothers since 6th grade. G-Wagon red seats, we on Biscayne. Trips to the Florida Keys, we imported these. Thanking God for the life he afforded me. All this jewelry on my body, I could like the hood. I need a brown skinned chick just like Megan Good. Holding up every promise that I ever made. Music in the background, it's a serenade. Been rapping 10 years, boy, this ain't a phase. I paid dues, paid rent, and I stayed the same. I had teardrops running down my face. I've been through a lot, I had real pain. But thank God, cause we really on a better days. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. Life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. What's a life without sacrifice? Sometimes you gotta thank God and just roll the dice. Pacino.
is a riddle. What will be my destiny? Money and fame are awaiting, but not enough is raining on me. Maybe I should give it all up. How much more can I take? Out here singing to the heavens. When I gonna get my break? I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. How will I get out of the jungle? Everybody wanna stop me. 10 more steps up the mountain. Now everybody's looking for me. Spend my life in the desert till something changed inside of me. Now I'm flying over oceans. Everybody looking at me. I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. Full power, get louder. I'ma get strong, just watch me. Full power, get louder. I'ma get strong, just watch me. Every hour, no doubter. Gonna hear my song, just watch me. Every hour, no doubter. I can run this town. Somebody give me the key. I can run this town. Oh, I can run this town. No more doubt about me. I can run this town. Don't you know I got the Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown. Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes. And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. You're the new MC, you got the remix. Keep it on repeat, just let the beat kick. Everywhere you go, you bring the roof down. Everybody knows you got your own sound. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. Yeah, you like it, the way you like it. Oh, yeah, you like it, the way you like it now. Yeah, you like it, the way you like it. Oh, so good, so fresh. Get up on your feet. Show me you got soul. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. Just the way you like it. So good, so fresh. Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown.
Okay, I think this should be good, guys. Good evening, good evening. Woo! We have another game of ECL Challenger League Season 50, and this is Cup number 4. And we have an amazing game ahead of us that's going to be K27 against DYNAMO ECLOT. I hope I pronounced it well, guys. As always, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So slowly we are going to have... Okay, there you go. We have the server. Just I want to connect fast so you know we are not gonna miss anything. Okay, for some reason this doesn't work. Okay, we have another one. Okay, good. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully this time is going to work. Hello, Stakey. Ooh, that's... Okay, there is one guy burning and there is a lot of damage coming by that guy burning over there. So give me a second, let me remove real quick the coaches and then I will be shortly presenting you what's going on today. My PC starts being very, very slow and I do not understand why. Let's see, look up. Look up. Okay. So we have a big game on our hands. Okay, that was one of the coaches. And then this is the other coach. Okay, here we are. Up. And okay, we added the coaches. We can close this one. This makes it real slow. Okay, we can launch the overlay. And there you go. And meanwhile, we can change to the game. Just to see a little bit of warm-up, guys. Okay, let me see who's in the chat, guys. It's like in school. We say who is present, who's not. Yo, Steak, yo, welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, so the kill feed is shown. So the positioning of counterstrike is in the right spot. So we are just warming up. And meanwhile, we can present you, as you can see it on the screen already, the two team lineups. And we start with DYNAMO ECLOT. It's Spardos, NBQ, Craze, Forzy, and Detour. On the other hand, we have K27, Kushlead, Xido, Quinky, X5G7V, and Relaxing. And our game is about to start, seems like, boys. So let's drop in. Okay, the audio should be fine. Okay, I have the chat. We have everyone on the screen, and this is the knife round. So this is a best of 3. This is ECL Challenger League. One more time for the ones joined later or didn't read out the title. And let's see if they change. Okay, they stay like it is. Okay, so we have Dust 2 picked up by K27. Then we have Nuke picked up by DYNAMO ECLOT. And then we have Ancient as a decider, guys. So I hope you are ready. You got popcorn or chips, whatever you enjoy when you are watching Counter-Strike, because we are live. Let's go. Let's see what are the strategies here. Okay, no early fights over mid. Of course, they check if there is any push potential. They can try, you know, take him down with the USP, and we have the first fight, which goes in favor of no one. It's a 1-for-1 trade over long. But control overall has been taken by K27. And they go out over long, but meantime, there is Detour and 2 terrorists in the tunnels. And this is the bomb as well, okay? So they group up, Relaxi will join Quinky and Xido, and they are ready, maybe to pursue this B push. Let's see, that's Detour. Okay. And he's not gonna be okay. But of course, Praise, he knows there is a possibility of XG, X5 to be here. And he is delaying the push towards the B retake. And this is a 1-man advantage for K27. And seems like ECLOT will turn around and save those Kevlars. And that's going to be the first round going in favor of K27. This is their map pick, okay? Remember that. This is their map pick at the end. And 4 members surviving K27. That's going to be a nice upgrade. They don't need to waste more money on Kevlar. Some of them were untouched. So there's just 350 for the upgrade of the helmet. And that's gonna be it. Of course, ECLOT brings in some MP9s in the game. Okay, we see NBQ, Praise, and the Detour with MP9. So there can be impact found. Let's see. Let's see. Kashlid with a scout. He has to face 4Z on the other side. Okay, it's not the best smoke I've seen, but of course makes the job done. Okay, control over tunnels being taken by ECLOT. Oh, and that's gonna be MBQ. Taken down by X5. Okay, the flash comes in, he's completely blind. And he's still good. 4Z finds the frag. A 2v5 scenario, okay. Nothing crazy just yet. And that's Spardos with the Deagle over long. He hears the steps over short, of course. But there is not too much he can do about it. So that's going to be a 2-man save. 4Z will try to stick. Okay, he wants to pick City. And he does. Ooh, but everyone goes towards long. They are looking to save where Spardos hears the steps. He knows where they are and he's gonna fall back. He wants to hold the Kevlar and the Deagle for next round. So somehow DYNAMO finds every time, you know, a little bit of circumstance to carry a few upgrades in the next round. But I think beside that, it's going to be an eco. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, 4Z with the scout and Spardos with the Deagle, just in case for a little bit of damage, but beside that, they will be full eco. So welcome Zikni, welcome guys. Good to see you, good to see you. Let's see, 4Z with the scout. And no one will challenge him, at least for now, and they go for a 4 stack in the B bomb site. And there is no activity from K27 in that area. So they will slowly reposition themselves. Okay, they have this smoke over long. That is a possibility. No, I think they will wait for the bomb plant. Ooh, the bad smoke. They will wait for the plant and then they will go all in for damage. That's what I think is going to happen. And let's see. I mean, next round they will buy anyway. They're checking the corner and the exit frags will be the solution here. Or am I mistaken? It seems like not. You know, I thought they will go all in, you know, with the pistols. But seems like they will not give away kills this round. So this is amazing, very friendly. No one's being hurt. So this is a 5-man save, all 10 players surviving. And that's going to be the first full buy for DYNAMO. Ooh, 4Z upgrades to the AWP, and he's looking towards long. But this time, you know, K27 will have control over the B tunnels. Okay, they hear something, they want to take down the player from Pills. Will not manage, and this is just a nice welcome to the jungle. Okay, slow paced round for now. And we don't know yet what is going to happen. It seems like they are planning a split B, where Craze is the one protector in city. Where they can be aware, the smoke fades. And this can be the perfect timing. Let's see. There is another smoke on Quinky. On Xido, sorry. And that's the last one. Let's see where they are going to use it. For city. Yeah, he's going to break the smoke, and he spots all those players. Detour good for one. Ooh, here's Relaxy, and that leaves Kashlid in a 1v4. And no way he can deliver today. K27 with the timeout. Ooh, look at all those nades. So it's either they are going to use these nades to break the smoke if they walk through mid doors, you know, the city smoke. Either they can break the long smoke, you know, if they have advantage over long, if they take control, they push in, they drop in the smoke, and then you do not know if someone passed towards the ramp on A bomb site or not. So for this case, I think are all these nades left here in city. So that's an interesting strategy from DYNAMO. But let's see what K27 will do. Okay, you can have always a strategy, but of course, let's see. This has to be long aggression. Not that early. Spardo's blind, finds one, and then Craze has to step up, and he does. 2v4. So 2 members lost over this long aggression for K27. They have to rethink their strategy, of course. That leaves X5G. They spot one, and they will take down Kashlid as well as the last piece of aggression through the mid doors. And they are closing in the distance. And we have round number 6, a clean pistol round for K27. And, you know, probably there be no surprise. Okay, no one fights towards mid. K27 will play a slow round. Just Kashlid with this scout. He's looking for information. But of course, DYNAMO will stand still. They have the default setup. There is 4Z with the AWP. He chose in the nade. Will find no damage. They just baited out a little bit of utility. And now they are continue re-aggressing. Here we have... Ooh, Craze will hear all those steps. And 4Z takes the shot with AWP. Okay, he misses one. Ooh, he's just ahead. Just ahead, and NBQ will finish the job. And they managed to tie up the game 3-3 on the current scoreline. Of course, the full buy comes in for K27, so this is their map pick. Quick reminder for you guys. This is their map pick. And they seem to go out over long, and that's Pardo's trying to find somehow a little bit of impact, which he will not, and that's a one-man disadvantage, and Spardos in 6 HP. It might be a save. However, you know, the money for DYNAMO looks really, really good. Oh, but let's see, Sido will smoke mid doors once again. And K27 will just spend a little bit of time over long. You know, they want to consider all their options here. 4Z will break the smoke. No one spotted. There you go. Maybe they are looking for split A. Thank you for the follow, Yash God. Oh, that's going to be a fight. 4Z with the AVP aggression. And that's still going to be one man missing for DYNAMO. 3 versus 4. And at this point, they waited maybe a little bit too long over long. Okay, Spardos, 6 HP, bomb being planted. He wants to be aggressive over elevator, but Kashlid will secure that kill. And Detour knows someone can be top mid and checks, secures the kill. And the 2v3 retake scenario, which will never happen. Detour too low on HP, just 13 left in the tank. 4Z with the AWP. They want to hold on to these guns for the next round. Okay, maybe, you know, he can get a frag. But it's too late already. He moved back earlier, so he couldn't find anyone on the cross towards long. And K27 will be back in the lead. Dreamman survives. They will not be aggressive over mid. If you can write that in English, I will answer you gladly, Votrix. But I do not know what that means. Who 4Z with the angle finds one. Detour finds the second one. And this is the barricade. This is the barricade of the B-bomb site. They cannot enter. They cannot enter. And the 2 entries secured by DYNAMO. And this round looks in their favor, at least for now. Let's see, the backstep comes in from Craze. And that leaves the 2 players, Relaxi and Kashlid, over long. Ooh, a little bit of weird movement. And they take down Relaxi. That leaves Kashlid. Shoulder spotted. No issue for Spardos to secure this kill. No issue in securing that kill. See who will be aggressive on which side of the map, and that's going to be DYNAMO taking control over long once again, and they send this time 3 people in B. They may be confident, you know, if they tried once, they couldn't enter the site. They can try once again. And this time, this is the B split. Forzy misses the shot. Throws in the molly. And a lot of aggression everywhere. But will go everything in favor of DYNAMO once again. They lost NBQ, and that's it. Okay, Kashlid with AW is paused the top of the head, but that's too small of an information to secure that. Ooh, and Craze and NBQ trying to be aggressive very early, and that's going to cost maybe the round. Forzy secures at least a compensation. He takes down Kashlid. But they are still 1 man down, and Forzy is looking to take control over long. They need information. They are 1 man down. They need information. And it might be the wrong gamble for DYNAMO. We can see K27 walking through tunnels, and if they end up in this B-bomb site, there will be just detour in a 1v3 scenario. But I guess this is what has to be. Okay, they drop in the smoke. This is going to be a treat. Okay, the X5 will join as well. Did they hear that? Ooh, he goes through the smoke, he misses those shots, and he will be taken down without any casualty. And that's going to be the save for DYNAMO. Guys, don't bet, okay? That's not worth it, I guess, you know? Don't bet, guys. I will never tell you to bet. Or, I mean, or at least on which team you should, okay? This is not about that. We are watching a game. We try to provide a little bit of casting over what's going on. But guys, you should keep your money safe, okay? Okay, Forzy finds 1, but still 3 members of K27 will survive. The best advice I have, and I didn't find my words either, you know, it was just a struggle to pull that out. Guys, just hold up your money, you know, you will not be rich by betting. Okay, MBQ will join Detour on this B defense for DYNAMO. This is the olive green AK-47 skin, I guess. Ooh, that is crazy. Connecting through the smoke takes down Xido. And MBQ wants to follow the same example. He tries to spam through the smoke, but he will not obtain the same result. I show it when it's break, you know? Okay, Forzi with AWP. Finds one. Chris tries to throw in the utility. Forzi will burn down completely, and that leaves Spardos, the last defender of the A-bomb site. Relax, he takes down Detour, and they spotted Spardos. Bomb goes down. And there is a lot of activity happening, but Kashlid will find the last one. So what we do, guys, we try to, you know, we start, we discuss a little bit about the game with Facecam, then we join the game where you are most likely interested in the game, not in my face, you know. And then when it's break, we talk about what happened, we check what is the rating, and stuff like that. Other results, you know, for games playing at the same time in ESL Challenger League. Okay, how many of you are using that nade to pass through B? I mean, towards B. Okay, Chris, the spam. And it's a 1v1 trade at the end of the day. Forzi repositions towards long, where Spardos is currently at already. Detour wants to see if someone is in tunnel. We'll have no information. Too many smokes are currently being dropped in the tunnel for that to count. And we are looking into a split B, guys. Force is still holding for this short angle. The utility will follow. And it's a one frag and a team kill. But with all that, bomb plant should be secured. And they have Kashlid. He has to be careful. It seems like no one will rotate through city. They will come from mid. And I'm curious if Forzi will go. Oh, this is the op duel. And Kashlid turns in the right time. Spardos never checks car position. And that brings his death. Who do I think it's gonna win? I know. I may be wrong, okay? I know DYNAMO from longer time than I know K27. That doesn't mean they are better. I just know about them for a longer period of time. However, K27 were looking very, very good in ESEA. Okay, the other competition we are watching. That's as well with ECL. So they were looking sharp. They were first position in their leaderboard. Okay, this is the second pistol round. Let's see. Kashlid is sneaky. He plays this position in pit. He doesn't want to give out his position, and there is going to be the support. They flash in and everyone is just blind. However, NBQ will find those frags. And Chris, look at that. He just walks up through short. Okay, he went out. And they have no idea Crazy is already here, but the timing is everything. Now they know. Now, everything turns out somehow in favor of DYNAMO. They went back over long, and with help from Craze, who took control over the A bomb site, they made the sandwich, and I think they secured the round. And Detour, with the final headshot, will make sure that's going to be the case. That's going to be the second pistol round won by DYNAMO. Guys, what do you think in chat? Who's going to win? Let us know. Let us know. Who do you think is going to win? Is it DYNAMO or K27? Twinkie goes alone towards this empty B bomb site. Empty for now because all the fight will happen over long. NBQ good just for one. When Detour finds 3 clean headshots. What the heck? That leaves Quinky the 1v4. Yeah, he knows it's over. I guess he will try to hold on to what he has. And the score line should be equal once again. 7-7. After, of course, the bomb is being planted. Everyone will secure some positions. You know, they hold up the angles. So no one can sneak in and make a ninja defuse. Which would be cool to see. Just saying. That is going to happen. So that's gonna be the equalizer for DYNAMO. They recovered from 3-0. And now they recover from 7-5. And they even take down the last member of K27. Which leads us into a full... some upgraded pistols. P250, you know, it's not an eco if you don't buy a P250. You know how it works, guys. I hope you buy this P250 when you make eco. I don't know what that happened. Is that? Let's... Okay, I mean, it's an eco round. We could talk about what is going on. But let's see. Maybe they can make a surprise. Let's see. Quinky. Okay, good for one. Oh, he really wants to take that gun. And he does secure it. Sito even lower on HP. Okay, he give him his P250. Just in case, a little bit of upgrade. And let's see Quinky with this Galil. If he can turn around the outcome of this round. It seems like for now DYNAMO are everywhere on the map. They have someone over long, they have someone over short, and this is going to be the fight. 2 for 1, good for 2. Craze, and then the backstab. Sido comes in, connects, takes another AK-47. Backstab from 4Z. And I'm curious what's gonna happen here. Okay, he wanted to do something. Ooh, Sido with the timing. Not the best timing to start shooting there. He lost his opponent, who was strafe behind the wall. And that was the round for DYNAMO, taking the lead. What do I think about Senzu bench? You know, I was shocked, to be honest. I was checking, you know, what games. I mean, that was yesterday. I was checking what games we are going to watch in ESL Challenger League. And then I saw on the bottom right, Senzu benched. Then I was like, why? And then probably that's something I cannot answer you guys. I'm shocked. But there are some speculations. Maybe, you know, No Cries can be the player who steps in, which I don't really believe. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't believe that. You know, I think he is unexperienced in pro pro tournaments. I don't think he will step in, but I do not know, okay? I cannot guarantee anything. It's just my honest opinion. And this is round number 16, which takes DYNAMO ECLOT in a 1-round lead. Everyone is fully equipped now for K27, and they can stop the momentum. Let's see how they decide to play this out. Oh, that's Kashlid with the AWP. Ooh, X5G just jumping there, stopped that smoke, and it's not going to be perfect. Okay, let's see. Chris will walk through the smoke. Oh, if he would start spamming there. Okay, he's still good for one. Oh, but Quinky hears the steps. He knows there is someone in B side already, and there we go. X5G 7V will secure. Yeah, I know. He's the. I mean, yeah, you know, they are good as a team. He has the spotlight, of course. He has some really good individual performance. But overall, you know, they worked as a team, and I'm not sure, you know, why they changed. Of course, they lost a few games in some tournaments, okay, that may be. No, but they were really up in the leaderboard, basically. So, I think top 1 or top 2, I'm not sure. So yeah, I was as well, you know, surprised. I'm curious what's going to happen. And then I do not even want to talk about, you know, the last update of CS2. Let's focus on the gameplay. Let's focus on this nice event we have, ESL Challenger League, K27 against DYNAMO ECLOT. No one will fight 4Z over mid, and you can tell how close those rounds were by the economy of DYNAMO. So DYNAMO got the first 3 rounds in a row, and they cannot afford a complete buy, you know? Not all 5 players could afford investing here. That's why Chris has just this Deagle. This is a best of 3, guys. This is map number 1 picked by K27 Dust 2. But in order to have a winner, we need at least 1 more, okay? I always root for 3 maps. I hope we have that. So let's see. Okay, they will send Chris first, because he has not too much to lose, you know, just the Deagle. And at the end, it can end everything up at Kashlid. And let's see how much he can or he gets out of this. Okay, why there is another smoke? Just to bring some... Okay, he knows there is 1 player crossed. He wants to swing that, and this is looking very, very good for DYNAMO. Quinky recovers with 1 frag, but that's still a 1v3 scenario. I did not know what's happening there. So basically, DYNAMO walked on short. Someone jumped down CT, found the frag. Then the players still on short found the player at car. Then meanwhile, yeah, Quinky won a duel. And then Kashlid with the AWP was the last piece of this puzzle going down over Goose. Let's see, Quinky really wants to have this AK-47 for the next round. Let's see if he can hold on to. Next map is Binuke. Okay, next map will be Nuke. And you know, guys, it's officially weekend. I always say that when it's the case. I wish you an amazing weekend, guys, okay? Take care, be healthy, hit the gym or do sport if that helps. And this is round number 18, 4Z with the AWP over Sniper's Nest. And Kashlid still get the money for this nice AWP. Let's see if that's going to be enough. We may have a fight over long. Let's see if that's going to be the case, boys. So that's Relaxy in pit. But he's going to be flashed. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see what's going to be the plan. Okay, he has a smoke, he throws in, and that's going to delay any form of aggression. He gets closer. And now it's even more difficult to flash him off that angle. So very slow round to begin with. We'll make it even slower. Let's see. Ooh, Relaxy has the angle, and of course Kashlid will move in. He baits out, and then Relaxy will be the piece. Oh, very nicely played. Now Kashlid falls back at car, and he secures another one, and that's K27. Okay, I wanted to set completely taking control over this round. And at the end, they do. It's just Quinky holding 4Z, the last man player standing for DYNAMO. And they will let him keep his AWP. And they find the equalizer. 9-9 is our current score. Guys, if you want to support us, you know, I don't really like to ask for those kind of things. But if you consider following, you know, we cover ESL Challenger League and ESCA. Just in case, we would appreciate. I think there is one follower needed to have 90. Just in case, guys. Thank you so much anyway. Let's see. Round number 19. 9-9 is our score. And that's going to be Quinky with the AK-47 at this B-bomb site. He's going to be the lone defender, at least for the moment. Oh, Xido. Ooh, the timing there was just off. Of course, in favor of Detour. But 4Z has this AWP which can change the game. So this can change the game. They take control towards city. They can call it clear. Ooh, Relaxy almost walking into his death trap, but not yet. Oh, he hears someone burning. He gives the information. Hey guys, this can be a split B. Look at that. He instantly turned his attention into another area, and that's going to be 4-0. The AWP finds one. 10 seconds left. Detour finds Relaxy. Kashlid makes the refrag, and that's 4Z saving the AWP once again. Okay, he's spotted and secures the kill. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It's K27 in the lead. 10-9. And there we go, we have the timeout. This time DYNAMO, you know, previous one was rough buy. I was semi buy, half buy. But this time DYNAMO will go full force. Forzy is saving this AWP for at least 2 rounds. Let's see if he finds the early impact they were looking for. This is a best of 3, guys, okay? So at least one more map is needed to secure a winner for this evening. And this is not elimination, okay? Whoever's losing today, go down in the lower bracket. And the winner will continue his path into the upper bracket. Ooh, 4Z. Ooh, 4 players over long. And 4Z with the AWP. They bait out the shot. And they know where he is. Okay, nice try for 4Z. We have to give him credit for that. He will not connect with the AWP. Meanwhile, Kashlid, the opera of K27, will be in pills over the B-bomb side, where the C4 may move in shortly. Okay, the smoke shown outside tunnels. Let's see if this is the best smoke. Okay, it covers the most important part, the left side, where the T's are currently. But there is no info yet if someone comes out of spots. But this can be hard, you know, they can pick him from the left side now. Oh gosh, lead! What are you doing? Oh, he knows. And he secures almost all. It's just NBQ in a 1v4. You know, the best case here for him is to plant the bomb, but he will not get into that. He fakes the plant, they push him in and will be taken down by K27, bringing the lead higher, 11-9. What Kashlid just did there, guys. Wow. The flick shot he firstly connected, that was just crazy stuff, to be honest. That was just some crazy stuff, to be honest. And Tech9 is in play for DYNAMO ECLOT. This will be somewhere fast, but we don't know when yet. Okay, control over tunnels being taken. That's completely fine. Default stuff so far. Okay, very clean. Very clean. Well, Vice with the fade as well, very clean. Let's see, guys. Okay, it's going to be a mid to B. Ah, no, they're actually on short, where Kashlid is ready already with the AWP, and he's waiting. He has the angle. There is no support nearby just yet. He throws in the molly and he falls back. Let's see. X5G smoked off. Tries to spam the smoke. Will not connect. And this should be at least a bomb plant for DYNAMO. And there they have it. Ooh, there it's MBQ. Here's all those steps. Takes down 2. And this really turns out into... Okay, Xido. And that leaves Relaxy and Kashlid in a 2v3 scenario. There is Dito on bomb site. He has to find the kill. He will not. And DYNAMO turns around an incredible round just with Tech9s. Amazing stuff. I did not expect that, to be honest. Not sure about you guys, But I did not expect that, to be honest. Still enough money for K27 to reinvest. Lead with the AWP. He will check lower, and this may be the entry, and he finds the entry frag. Relaxy, first time. Car chilling position, you know, he's hiding. They may not check. Oh, but Dieter will. He just with the side of his eye checks that. And look at that. X5 G7 VR is moving already into position. Let's see. Kashlead repositions. This is going to be hard to retake, to be honest. It's going to be even harder. X5G on long, and they call in the save. Yeah, it was a difficult retake scenario, you know. You lost control of the map of the A bomb side very fast, you know. The position taken by DYNAMO was just pretty strong. You were not sure if there is someone on long, so X5G never joined this long push. They're supposed to get the frag over the A bomb side, you know, by this push through short. They never did. So X5G never committed to this retake. And yeah, of course, they even lost one member, which made it even harder. There should be money for a complete buy. I think they will. Or? Okay, it seems like they let Quinky. Okay, that's interesting decision, to be honest. They let Quinky and Relaxy on no buy. So they make sure for last round, you know, potentially last round, they will have money. And that's X5G finding the early impact. Oh, but 4Z will be a... Ooh. That's very lucky for X5. Meantime, Relaxing is over long. Yeah, I thought he can connect some of those bullets. He didn't. But now they know where they can be. So that's information. And it's X5 together with Kashlead. You know, this can be huge. This setup. Ooh, he blocks the smoke. And as I just said, this can be a huge setup. They find no impact. Quinky, let's see where he walks. Okay, he takes elevator position. He checks behind. Okay, Quinky drops the bomb. They heard the bomb. They know for sure what's going on. 28 seconds left and the boost comes in. Kashlead and Xido. They are still boosted in this position. Ten seconds left. The bomb has to be planted. And look at that. They are looking. Okay. Okay. This is nerve-wracking. That leaves 4Z in a 1v2 and they will both swing. 4Z misses the shot. Secures the second one. Buxido. He hears the step. Buxido faster on the trigger. Connects the headshot and takes 4Z down. That's going to be map point for K27. Time is enough for this defuse, as you may reckon already. Recognize. Very, very nicely played. Of course, there is still enough money for DYNAMO to make this competitive. So this is map point for K27. They have to secure it to take their map pick. Let's see. No one loses early HP. That's good for both teams. And let's see how DYNAMO will move into round number 24. This is either overtime, either map secured by K27. Ooh, the flash. Forces Kashlit out of his angle. Ooh, whoa, 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 what a timing. But Xido repeats. Damage through the door, not finding the kill, however. But you know, K27 with 2 men set up towards B, you know, this worked out pretty well. And X5 gives the information. I like how he looks in the other, you know, in his teammate direction to tell him, hey, I heard some people over short, be careful. Let's see the position. Kashlit is waiting, but meantime this is going to be a B execute. It's everything on Quinky and Xido's shoulders. Xido on the anti-flash position, luckily finds the second one. And he ends up with an ace. Huge round for Xido, taking everyone out. And how can you move forward? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, guys. Let's see the score here. It goes 1. Let's have the music. But. Yeah, come on. Come on, brother. Come on. That was just amazing. That was just amazing. Xido with the ace to close first map and put it into history. Put it behind them. Okay, so this is me, guys. This is Kapy. Good to see you. Yeah, but you know, they tried to take control over City, Lich. But at the end, it was not a split B, it was a B execution. That was the part, and they failed. You know, they really went in. They got the first kill. You know, they had the opening, but that just Xido reposition, peeks there, comes here, goes down, picks up, and finds 5 kills. What can you do? Of course, kill him, but okay, let's see, guys. Normally, we watch the stats. We see who played better, who outperformed, stuff like that. And we do have the stats. We do have the stats. Why this is not shown? Okay, here we are. Here we are, guys. So, basically, look at this. Look at this. Do you think Xido would have different stats if he wouldn't have those 5 kills? Because for sure, if let's say he finds just 1, his KD ratio would be negative. Okay, he's basically the only one from K27 with the positive KD ratio, and he's the guy with the ace in the last round of map 1. Thoughts on that? Thoughts on that, guys? Let me know. And this was, you know, map number 1, and this was really entertaining Counter-Strike, to be honest. Not sure about you. It was really entertaining Counter-Strike. Back and forth. They ended up 13-11. what more you would ask? Of course, map 2 to be as well challenging map. It's going to be new, by the way, in case you forgot. So K27, 13-11, and Xido 145. Huge, huge, huge. Very, very nicely played. And then Kashlid, the Oper, -1 on KD ratio, 116. That's completely fine for an Oper, okay? 116, that's good, that's good. X5, 108, and Relaxing Quinky below 1. On the other hand, Detour, 129, positive KD ratio, +6. But was not enough. Okay, let's see what other teams are doing. Let me check here. Okay, here we are, Europe. So today we have more games, guys. Okay, let's see what's happening there. Okay, Sinners already 1-0'd Arc Red, and it's 5-0 already. Nexus won the first map against Amcal. Washington for Fate, that means 500 moves on. AB 1-0 against Virtus Pro. K27, this is our game 1-0, 13-11. Gigi Hao won as well, and Phantom lost first map against Monte 13-5. Okay, so that was it for the recap. Briefly, what's going on. And let's see. Thank you guys for the follows, for the subscribes on YouTube, for the likes, guys. Thank you. You are amazing. Okay, I hope you will get ready, because in less than 10 minutes, I guess 5, like always, we are going to be back. And this is Nuke, picked by DYNAMO. So guys, how is your Friday evening? This is a Friday evening. We have Counter-Strike as always. Is it Friday, right? I'm not mistaken. Or am I mistaken? Isn't it Friday? Let me have a quick look. Yeah. I'm right, guys. Come on. I knew. So this is ESL Challenger League. Whatever else we are covering currently. So basically we have ESL Challenger League every day almost from 7 p.m. So tomorrow we will watch another game. Is it tomorrow or Monday back? Let me have a quick look on that. Ah, okay, yeah. We have games tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, so every day from 7 p.m. guys, okay? If you are from Europe, CET time zone, okay? 7 p.m. like we started today, 1 hour before now. Okay, good. And slowly we are connecting, you know, the guys are moving really fast. Really nice to see. There you go, they are connecting one by one. And I guess I will show you a little bit of warm-up, you know, I yapped enough. But yeah, being back to that, so we have ESL Challenger League every day from 7 p.m. And we are covering as well from ECL, we are covering ESEA. Okay, we are looking into ESEA Advanced. Okay, this is league number 55. And basically, to get into ECL Pro League, you can start in ESEA, okay? You climb up the ladder. Then you move into ECL Challenger League, which is this tournament right here. And then the winner of these 4 cups, you know, at each cup they have 4 cups. The winner of each cup moves into a final, and then those 4 teams will face off to secure their spot in ECL Pro League. Okay, for now we have Parivision, we have BC Game, we have ESC Gaming, and this is the last cup to secure the last spot. Just a recap for you guys, okay? And to be honest, ESEA as well. In advanced, we have advanced and main, and there are some teams ranking up into elite. Those games are really sharp. So K27, I as well saw them first time they're playing, and they played very good, not gonna lie. And since that I decided to cover this game because I knew them and I knew about DYNAMO ECLOT for some time. Okay, let's move back into our game. Let me run the overlay for you. It works still. And of course, huge shout out for the sponsors: Intel, Acer Predator, DHL, and Kadia. Without them, and of course ECL, this would not be possible. So I hope you guys appreciate their efforts. And you know, this, what is important about it, they support the pro scene of Counter-Strike. You know, because of them, we have major events, we have pro tournaments, and you know, basically the players can have or can make money playing Counter-Strike like a job, you know, and this is amazing for, of course, who wants to do it on a professional level. Fortunately, I'm not good at Counter-Strike. I play it, you know, I love the game, but I'm not good at it, unfortunately, and probably I will never be. Not sure how many of you share the same thoughts. But yeah, without all these names, the pro scene would not be possible. So as well, for me, it's a privilege to be here and broadcast this game for everyone, you know, and you can be here with me and watch the game together with me. Okay, we still need 2 more players. And then we will be ready to see what is going on over Nuke. This is the map pick of DYNAMO. So Dust 2 picked and secured by K27. Nuke picked by DYNAMO, and let's see if they will be able to secure it as well in their favor. Share your thoughts in chat if you want. Let us know who do you think will win this face-off between DYNAMO ECLOT and K27. Or K27. A little bit of movement here from Spardos. Just in case you feel dizzy, this will make you feel even dizzier. Yeah, I have to switch. I have to switch. I cannot watch it anymore. Oh, thank you for the follow. See that? Thank you for the follow, guys. We do not have alerts, you know, it's just this Streamlabs message in chat. We don't have alerts just in case, you know, we don't want to block the screen. So you can, guys, enjoy the best viewer experience, okay? We may add in the future something small in one of the corners just in case, but I thank you anyway. Not sure if you need to be shown on the screen as well. So thank you, guys, thank you, I really appreciate it. We are getting very close to 100 followers, which I thought it's never going to be possible. And here we are. Of course, if you did not unfollow. Thank you, guys, for being here. And let's see. I bet game will start very shortly. And this will be K27, probably starting on the CT side, because this is the peak of DYNAMO ECLOT. They just have to write ready and we have a game on our hands. But yeah, related to what we discussed earlier of benching Senzu, I don't know who's going to step in. You know, it was kind of a star player for the Mongols. And now if you bench him, who's going to take his position? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, but there we go. Our game starts with the knife round. I hope, guys, you know, I just said DYNAMO, I hope they win this so we have map number 3, but whoever is more prepared today is going to take the victory. Let's see. The knife round. And K27 will change probably to CT. Let's have that on the screen and then we can change as well our HUD. Ooh. Hello there, says Detour. And yes, that is the case. And here we are. We have it on our screen. So K27 is starting on CT side. Quinky, Kashlid, Relaxi, Xido, X5, G7V. On the other hand, DYNAMO with Craze, Spradus, Forzy, NBQ, Detour on T side. They picked this map, so they have to start on the T side. Let's see what's going to happen. Do we see a fast-paced rush somewhere? However, they are ready. They hear the steps outside. And currently there is... Okay, they hear the steps, but there is currently no one to really fight them. Okay, there is Relaxy. That's not going to... Ooh, look at that! Relaxy with 5 HP! Survives. Uxido already down here. Spots. Wants to go up. Relaxy finds another one with 5 HP. This is crazy. Can someone stop Relaxy with 5 HP? It's just one bullet away. Look at that. How nicely Kashlid was hiding, waiting for the bomb plant, and K27 played this round perfectly. They did play this perfectly, and they secured the pistol round. Ah, yeah, because for the first one, yeah, you're right, you are. Relaxy find just one. Because the previous one been taken down by his teammate in a very, very close by. Let's see who will be outside here. Ixido connects through the smoke, finds one. And that's Kashlid taken down by Forzy, and they are running directly into Quinky. Are they going to check? Oh, Quinky goes out. Finds one, good for a second one, and NBQ will be the last one standing. Has this Tech 9, and that's all. Tech 9 and a dream. All what it takes. And for now we will see a full, okay, full upgraded pistol round for DYNAMO. They go in 4 deagles. Okay, they heard me and they changed. They swapped 1 deagle for Tech 9. Let's see if they can find any damage. Ixido is a little bit trapped, but there is Kashlid to help. He sees the enemy player on top of Silo. That's Relaxy. Kashlid throws an nade at Red. And yeah, Relaxy as well, very low, 20 HP. NBQ finds the frag. And that's Spardos and Kreese in a 2v4. 2 deagles available for them. Let's see. Raise the first one. Swings wide. Takes some damage. Goes back. They find Kreese, and Spardos will fall as well. I see a message in Russian which I don't know what means, but is marked as being harmful, so we will not show that, guys, okay? And after 3-0 in favor of K27, DYNAMO ECLOT will afford this full buy. No AVP for them, but 5 AKs should make the work done. See the positioning. Okay, Ixido is in garage. Covers Mini. Let's see where Dynamo will decide to go. The ramp will be protected by Quinky. Another smoke will delay even more any possibility of aggression towards the B bomb side in that ramp area. Xido still covers Mini. I'm curious if NBQ will walk out on the door. They left the ramp open. And that means they lost that part of the map. Ooh, Xido. But look at Kashlid. Kashlid has this ramp angle. That's why they are not worried. So whoever walks into ramp will have to fight against Kashlid. And there we go. They will have to. Let's see if Kashlid will find any of the 4 players. He misses the shot. Okay, he got baited maybe. Okay, they open the doors. Everyone walks in. And this detour taken down by Kashlid, and everything turns out in favor of K27 securing their fort. On 2 HP, Kashlid secures the frag. And seems like K27 made their homeworks. Another full buy for Dynamo this time. Not all utilities will be available. Let's see how they will make this work, if they will do. Increase outside, they took control outside, of course the wall of smokes. So they don't know exactly what's going on, and Quinky takes him down with a spray. Whoa. That was very precise, to be honest. He connected a lot of damage through the wall of heaven. And after losing one member and another one, 20 HP left in the tank, Dynamo has to play it slow. Relaxi holds hot. Xido in mini. What else is going on? Xido finds 2 kills with this aggression. A third one, and that's NBQ from the single door with a little bit, a very small amount of compensation with 20 seconds left on the clock. He will retreat towards his spawn probably, and he will hold to this AK-47 at least for one more round. Never mind, Relaxi will swing and take him down. No save. No save from his side. And that's gonna reset the money once again. Do they go for something very aggressive? Okay, they do. They push X5 in a lot of trouble. And it's a 2v2 after everyone being blind by that flash. They make it even. But it's even against Tech9s. So this can turn out bad for K27. Let's see. Forzi will push that smoke, and there is Xido, he knows. And he falls back. He tried his luck, was not in his favor. He had to go back. Oh, they crossed already through secret. There is no one available. I'm curious if 4Z can find a backstep somewhere. Okay, Kashlit here's the bomb plant. 4Z is still here. Ooh, aware of that fight. Okay, Spardos will fall. And the only good thing in this round, of course, 2 casualties and the bomb plant. The biggest achievement for Dynamo this round. And you know, with a little bit of more luck, you know, they could burn down a little bit of more time. Xido still with the defuse kit, so that's going to be 6-0 for K27, and Dynamo has to step in if they want to secure their own map pick. No timeout requested yet. So maybe everything is in control. I do not know. Of course, they can play a huge city side and turn this around. So I don't say that. That's no way. 4Z with the AWP. He is really looking to find the opener. They need this. They need the early advantage. In the meantime, Chris and Spradus will walk through smoke. Now Chris knows. When 4Z sees the lag, will not. He will connect that shot. I was just asking myself, how can you hit that? And he does. Ooh, relax. He finds MBQ, and that's 4Z blinded by the flash and taken down by Kashlit with the AWP just coming through the vents. And 7-0 for K27. Dynamo will not find the impact they are looking for. Skinny Key, welcome, welcome. Let's see what they will try here. Okay, Kashlit over ramp. Okay, X5G will have a surprise. Look at that. Ooh, not even with the backstep they cannot take down X5. They can take him down, and this is a 3-man push for the B bomb site. Okay, at least Spardos finds X5G. That's still something. Kashlit has this angle. Spardos has the ramp. They went double door. 4Z in the control room. He has to go out. He smoked off. He has no information. They open the door, and that's a good trade. A 2v2. I think they will go for it. It doesn't matter. And they will defuse this bomb in time. And another round for K27. I'm not sure how they do this. Of course, it was very close. They started the 3 against 5. They planted the bomb. 3 versus 4. And then DYNAMO couldn't keep up the pace. And that goes again, K27 in favor. They are in lead with 8 rounds in a row. So we can say that it was flawless so far. And I didn't expect that. You know, it's DYNAMO's map pick nuke. And K27 are currently shining like a diamond. However, the bomb plant will allow DYNAMO with, of course, full loss bonus to invest again. Oh, look at Kashlid. He finds one, he swings back, but MBQ is already on site. This can be the opener. Okay, Spardos dies. I don't know what happened. Look at that, the cheeky angle in the mall, it did not spread. They find the ramp push. There is another smoke thrown into mini. Okay, MBQ against 2 teammates will not be enough, and that's going to be the 9th round secured by K27. Even with the timeout, DYNAMO couldn't stop this play. And this is disastrous currently for DYNAMO. Kiwi boom, yeah, it's currently 9-0 in favor of K27 on DYNAMO's map pick. Okay, Kashlid went outside to the AWP. They played it so well. They defend amazingly. Yeah, look at that. They want to go fast again. Raise to control over mini. Find the frag. But the Excedo is just on point. And Spardos is currently 2-9. He made it 3-9. And he's facing the 10th round for K27, and they managed to get it. Wow. You know, 13-0 will not be, I guess. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. It was very, very close on Dust too. But they get destroyed on their T side. Nothing is working currently. Nothing is working currently. Okay, Chris went down to secret with the Tech 9. Not even enough money for guns in round number 11. This is a little bit concerning. Oh, Chris has to break the window. I think they synchronized that. Ooh, but Quinky just makes it too clean. Okay, Chris comes on ramp. The Schlitt falls back and it's a 3v3 still. But everyone is low. for DYNAMO side. That's NBQ finds the backstab, but 2v2, and there are still hope. There is still hope for this round. Let's see where NBQ will decide to go. Kashlead is outside. You know, they may commit to A side at the end. X5G realizes that's a possibility, and let's see the timing. He will miss both players, or okay, he's behind them basically. Kashlead knows they cannot be outside. He hears the steps, finds the first one, and he has to. No time for the bomb plant, and this is 11th round in a row, and even a frag. That will impact the last round economy, dying after time. Craze has to buy Tech 9 once again. Post Revenge, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, they had better days. Let's see what they will do on their city side. I mean, at least if they take this last round of the first half, and with the pistol round they can go up to 11-5. Let's see. Because until this point, K27 made no mistake. And I'm not even sure what I was watching, guys, to be honest. And this is Detour. He knows when someone is heaven. Finds one. So still can be a clutch 1v2 scenario. He recovers the bomb. Doesn't really matter the bomb plant, just to force them come towards you. But look at that. Meanwhile, he sits in the hot door. Oh! He finds the clutch, and with 4 kills, he secures the first round in favor of DYNAMO. In the first half. Wow. Wow. I think with the last 2 bullets connected the spray. And that is the first round for DYNAMO ECLOT. Let's see. They have to win the pistol. If they don't win the pistols, it's over. And this is 11-1 on your map pick. It's not looking good. Let's see. 4Z has the angle. Ooh, clean headshot. And they are looking good. They are looking good. 2 players alive for K27. And this can be the pistol round. They were looking for the comeback. And there you go. Just 1 casualty. And this is the second round for DYNAMO. So now we can talk about a comeback. But in order for that to happen, they have to secure the first full buy, which should be next round. Because K27, of course, will go for a full eco, just Glocks. And next round they can fully buy. So if they take 2 gun rounds, there is chance for a comeback, guys. Let's see. Okay, Krez will slowly find some players of K27 outside. He repositions. Another smoke. Drone. just Chris outside. There is Pardos at the single door. Smoked off. And look at X5G. Look at his position. Okay, they go down. Secret 4Z connecting, and there you go. He spots the head. Takes him down. And they should be able to stop the bomb plant, and they do so. That's the third for DYNAMO. Okay, a force buy for K27. Of course, they have so many rounds in advantage. They can do whatever they want, basically, here. They can mix up this buy. And the frags are happening fast. A 2v2. Kashlid and Relaxy against Forcey and Detour. And they will go, maybe, okay. Relaxing goes up heaven. Force is aware. They have the bomb. So DYNAMO has the bomb. Knows one player in heaven. Detour checks the bomb is in the open. This is basically their chance. Let's see if they can convert round number 15 in their favor. 2v2. Weapon advantage. Health advantage. And the bomb is out in the open. Let's see from where they will come in, and that's going to be Mini. Ooh, they will molly Detour out. Kashlid takes down 4Z, and this is Kashlid against Detour. 16 seconds. He smokes, he flashes, and he may be able to survive. Let's see. There you go. Detour with a clutch. Wow. That was a tough round to be in. But all that damage will count with just one player remaining for DYNAMO that will shake their economy. Meanwhile, K27 is just now in the full buy. So if DYNAMO wins this one, they can make the comeback. But let's see how they will play it. Okay, one player already crossed into secret. But there is Pardos. Okay, jump spotting any potential threat. And he will see Xido shortly. Okay, he does. NBQ finds a double kill. That's Pardos. Who is he going to be ready for? Okay. Open the single door, and the timing is not going in his favor. K27 will break the door, throwing the molly. And that leaves Chris in a 1v2. Okay, he finds the opener. And Xido with 20 HP swing. And will secure their map point round. Now, the money is not great for DYNAMO. still can afford AWP. 2 M4s, 2 MP9s. So this has to be the round they stop K27. Let's see Forzy. Forzy goes to ramp, and this time there is no activity towards ramp. And with 1 man advantage, of course, K27 will keep this slow. They do not need to hurry. Forzy can, if he finds one, they can make it equal, and he misses the shot over Xido. Xido quickly repositions, and that has to be the help of Detour in heaven. Okay, Forzy secures the equalizer. Okay, okay. Kashlid with the bombing garage. Relaxi walks out. Single door. Kashlid will... Oh, the timing. Look at the timing. Now Kashlid knows. Secures the kill and makes it 2v2. And now he's alone. And dead. That's going to be the 5th for DYNAMO. However, they need 7 more. To secure overtime. So K27 played it really, really nicely. They played it really, really nice. Let's see if DYNAMO can do the same on their city side. A shaky buy for K27. Rails will break. Let's see what is going to be the timing. Everyone is outside for K27. Okay, they will not break the smoke. They will throw the nade. Will find Quinky. And they are all down secret. Beside X5. Got the advantage and can find a timing. Ooh, Spardos. Spardos is really, really close. Oh, he spots them. Closes the door behind him and he requests the support, but there is X5 already over ramp. Ooh, too many enemies for Forzy to connect on one, and this is a 3v3. And K27 recovered the weapon. Ooh, Sido will find the refrag. It's Forzy on 15 HP. And Chris on full. Let's see. Chris has to go through the control room. Ooh, 20 HP left. It's Kashlid at the single door. And that's going to be it. K27 ends this in a 2-0 fashion against DYNAMO. Let's change the score here, guys. 2-0. So we didn't get a 3-map competitive. But it is what it is. Whew. That was tough, not gonna lie. I thought after so close Dust 2, it's going to be a close nuke. Oh wait, we have to change here. There you go. Final result. So unfortunately that was it. Let's have a quick look on what's going on. Who will be there? HLTV. There we go. Let's refresh this page and let's see what are the results. If we have some results already. So tomorrow, not tomorrow. This is Sunday. We have Hau against Basement Boys, Tiput Cat against Sangal, Nemiga against Forza Reload, Ruby against Venom. Oh, so many games. Nexus Ones against Amkal, 2-0 as well. So they will be facing 500. All Inners against Sinners. And there are still some games ongoing. What else? Let's see what we are going to see tomorrow. So we have a best of 3 ESL Challenger League, Ecstatic against 1 win, Eternal Fire against Sparta, Giuseppe against Oramond, Novak, Huba Buba, Johnny Speeds, Arc Red, Amkal against Washington, and then we have to still see results. Here will be Virtus Pro or AAB against DYNAMO ECLOT, and the loser between Gigi Hao and 9 Boom, and the loser between Monte and Phantom. So those are going to be the games of tomorrow, guys. The same time, 7. So let's see if we have ratings. Okay, not yet. We do not have ratings. But however, Pick a Winner said that DYNAMO ECLOT will probably win. And K27 just delivered a huge nuke. And that is going to be it. They move on into the upper bracket. Meanwhile, DYNAMO ECLOT will go down into the lower bracket. They are not eliminated. So the fights just started, guys. Okay, we have the stats over Nuke as well. What I wanted to see. Okay, I cannot see it anymore. Or, yeah. I can't see it anymore. So let's see how Nuke looks like, and that's going to be Relaxy 165, Quinky 162, Kashlid 129, Xido 127. So everyone played it exceptionally for K27. On the other hand, Detour, the only one with the plus KD ratio from their side, 138 rating. And if we go all maps, Cork Sido securing his first place highest rating, followed by Detour, and then Kashlid, Quinky, Relaxy, and overall K27 with this 2-0 fashion victory secured their spot in the next game of upper bracket. So guys, that was it. I was Kapy. If you want to continue watching ESL Challenger League together with me or ESEA Advanced, I would suggest to drop a follow. It doesn't cost anything, luckily. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to see you tomorrow again from 7 PM CET time zone, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the game together with me. So this is the final result on the board. K27 just won 2-0 against DYNAMO ECLOT. I'm not an analyst. I cannot really go deep down in what happened. So I can just give you the score. And thank you for being here with me. And I hope I'm going to see you tomorrow as well, okay? Thank you guys once again, and see you next time. Bye bye.